Hey, Soul family, welcome to Soulspire. I am so happy that you are here with me today, and I hope that you are feeling limitless, feeling fearless, and feeling capable. And if you were called here, then there is definitely a message here for you. So let's begin. All right, so we just had a stack of cards fall out, and as far as your current situation, you're not really feeling that great about things. I think you've been worried, maybe feeling emotionally burdened, feeling discontent within your current situation. Whatever it is that's going on for you really has you, not in the best of energy and in a place of feeling lack. And Spirit wants you to know that you don't need to focus on the areas of your life that aren't going well for you or what you believe or, not going the way that you prefer. Because there is a lot of good things going on around you, but your focus has been on what's not right. And everything in this world is about your perception. So, Spirit wants you to reconsider things and not to stay in a place of feeling as though things aren't going the way that you desire, feeling depressed or feeling not good enough or in a cycle of just lack. Because a lot that is going around you, I would say, is smoke and mirrors. Because even though right now that's your situation, there's a path ahead of you, but you have your back turned on the past or things that have been holding you back. So you're really needing to refocus your mind and look at all the good that is happening around you, that is occurring for you. Your soul is trying to guide you in a new direction, but you're going to have to change your perception, your mindset. You're going to have to release whatever feelings of hurt, discontentment that you have for these cups that you have lost, broken, or had to release, because it is for your greater good. And there are happier times ahead for you. But you really are going to have to readjust your mindset. I think this has had you feeling just emotionally unfulfilled. But again, there is so much good going around you. And even though your current situation is tough, you're having to make decisions and figure out what it is that you want to go with and the direction that you need to go towards. Spirit wants you to go within, to follow your inner guidance. It will always lead you to the brightest path. And you need to realize that, life is about duality. So although things may seem like they're not going well for you, You have these two cups that are still filled, that are still standing. So you are not completely without, and you shouldn't look at your life in that situation. Maybe whatever it is that you've been feeling bad about is something that really means a lot to you, something that you wanted to work. But you have to know that things are happening in your favor, regardless of how you perceive them to be at this current moment. And you're being called towards a new direction. So maybe whatever this is has you feeling down because it's something that you're having to release. Maybe it's something that you didn't want to have to let go of. But you're being pulled towards a new direction, a new cycle, a new timeline in your life. As much as you want to resist it, it's the inevitable because you are getting closer to your life path and what you're here for, what you're here to accomplish within this world. So even though things seem so difficult and full of hardships and hurt and uncertainty, you have to know the Spirit is protecting you and guiding you. And you're needing to pull from your inner strength because you do have the capabilities to keep pushing forward through the darkness to brighter days ahead. And you have no reason to fear because you have to know that this new direction that you're going towards is where you're supposed to be. A lot of times we want to force things to happen within our life, and it only prolongs our journey or creates obstacles or deterrence for us for where we're really trying to go. So, releasing, moving forward, going down this new path is going to really cause you to go inward, to really deal with the things within your subconscious, things that you have kind of placed aside or don't really deal with. But I get a sense of cleansing, detoxing, releasing, letting go a lot of the pain that you have endured in this lifetime. And it's really been hard as far as your circumstances. I think you feel like you always tend to get the short end of the stick. But that's going to be changing for you. But you're having to rebuild yourself, to strengthen yourself, to no longer allow the things that held you down to continue. So you're really starting to love yourself more and your situations that have really broken you. And with that acceptance, with that release, with that cleansing process, you're going to have a new perspective on your life that's going to bring you more clarity and more peace through your dark times, because you know brighter times are ahead, and you know that you are living comfortably, even though things haven't been the way you desire. You're working towards a new life, but you're also having to do a lot of healing and mind work, working on your mindset. And it is a path, it is a journey, but you're heading towards a new cycle in your life. And once you do start to heal and accept your experiences, to release those things that have been holding you back, you're going to go towards a new direction. One that you're not going to be very certain about, but it's going to pull you in a way, pull you towards this new thing that you're interested about, that you don't know if you're capable or confident enough to pull this off, but you are. And it's because of the work that you're doing right now to change your mindset, to be able to look at things from a higher perspective, to be able to go towards your passions and be more creative and acceptant of what the universe gives you. And things are going to open up for you. There's going to be a lot of movement. I'm not saying that it's going to be just a breeze, but things will be smoother for you. You're going to have to embrace going with the flow of life, not resisting, not clinging, but just going with the way that life takes you. I have a saying where wherever the wind blows me, that's what Spirit is wanting you to do. Go in the direction that the wind is blowing you towards. Stop resisting, because it's going to bring you much more fulfillment. And you're going to connect with your creative energy and what you're really here for, to create, not to be enslaved or to follow someone else and it's what they desire for you, but to create your own life that will provide you the fulfillment that you desire. And ultimately, you will have to make a choice. So, whatever this thing is, ultimately, your life is going to totally change. Right now, you might not be having to make the decision. You're kind of in the phase where you're figuring out what should I do and just which direction should I go. But ultimately, you will have to completely change your path, because you won't be able to withstand staying in the middle. You'll have to make a decision to go towards what it is that you truly desire, or continue living the life that gives you feelings of incompleteness, that's mundane, that's just discontent. But I think you know that there's brighter days ahead, but it's gonna require you to be courageous, to step forward towards a new timeline, and to release a lot of pain and fear that you've had. And you're gonna have to go towards the uncertainty, which can really be scary. But once you make this choice, things are going to settle for you. Things are going to be more clear. And you are going to be going towards what you're actually here to do within this life. So this is really big energy. And I hope that you're not getting too consumed by the here and the now, because you have so much more ahead of you. And you will be faced with some difficult decisions, but you have to go with the decision that is going to take your life to the next level. And intuitively, you will know the right decision to make. Go with the decision that feels right. If it feels right, then it is for you. If not, then you know it isn't. Let's see what else we have. I think you're going to be creating something. Whatever it is, you're going to be creating something. This is about you making the decision to create the life that you desire. Because you haven't been happy. You haven't been feeling complete or content within your life and your current circumstances. Wow. So, the additional cards we have is that you're needing to do a lot of healing. I know that I spoke about that already. Releasing. I feel like your angels, your ancestors, your guides, God is pushing you towards accepting and forgiving and moving forward. And by doing so, you're having to heal the pain that you have endured during this lifetime. And it's going to take a lot of work, but you have the support. Even if you feel alone in this moment, you have the support around you. God is showing you that things are going to be brighter, that things are going to open up for you. And although you may feel alone, you are not. So you need to cleanse, release, and let go. Change your perspective of however you are seeing the things that have occurred within your life. Change your mindset. It will change your life. And you're needing to take some time out for yourself, to be in solitude, to think about the things in your life, what it is you want, where you're going, where you currently are. I think you're needing to sit with the darkness that you've been trying to ignore. By going within, you will receive the guidance, the answers, the hope, the restoration that you desire. And you're really needing to take a deep dive within your mind, within your life, within your story, and try to decode your experiences and look at them for what they truly are from a different perspective, not just your own. And realize that these are lessons. Everything that has happened to you has been for you and our lessons. And once you're able to look at things differently and see them for what they really are, and I'm really referring to the things that are deeply embedded within your mind that you may not even think about on a day to day. Things that are really deep within your subconscious. If you can work through these things, it's going to allow you to be able to really contemplate what it is that you truly desire. What is your next direction? What path do you need to take? But I think you're needing to clear your mind, your head, before you're able to make any kind of decision. So you're going through this process of healing and releasing. And you're having to spend time alone. You can only do this kind of work by yourself. But essentially, this is going to enable you to be the best version of yourself and to figure out what it is exactly that you want and the new direction that you will be going towards. And you will have a more clear mind. You will feel stronger in making this decision that you have to make to go towards your destined path. Well, I wish you so much love and light, and you take care.